Hello everybody, welcome back to NOE Entertainment. This is Hudson River, but don't let its name fool you. It's actually in New Jersey, not in New York. But this is one of the most densely populated areas in the nation. We've moved out now, but still, it's a great place for views of Manhattan. This was one of our favorite spots to view New York City. The river you see behind me is called the Hudson River. The Hudson River flows in two states in U.S. It is in the New Jersey and New York. If you want to see more Hudson River in New York, I'll take you down to Weehawken where it's more closer and you can see it much better. This is Port Imperial, a port where we could take a ferry and go to New York, or we could explore the Hudson River. The Hudson River is named for the European explorer Henry Hudson, who explored it in 1609. Hudson was looking for a passing to the Asia when he discovered the river. In 1524, the Italian explorer Giovanni de Verrazzo first entered the Hudson, but mistook it for an estuary. The Hudson River flows both north and south. Before the river was explored by Henry Hudson, the river was used to travel by the Native Americans. The Hudson River Valley is the valley of the Hudson River and its neighboring communities in New York. The Hudson River Valley played an important role during the French and Indian War in the 1750s and the American Revolutionary War. In the 1750s, the British Army made the northern part of the Hudson Valley their defense against the invading French from Quebec. During colonial times from the 17th century to 1776, the Hudson River supported a very important and profitable fur trade. The Hudson Valley at this time was used for wheat and timber, which was taken to New York, and from there made its way to the entire Western world. The Dutch occupied New York State and settled in two cities on the Hudson. One was called New Amsterdam, which is now New York City, and the other was Beverwijk, which is today the state capital, Albany. The major cities along the Hudson include Troy, Hudson, Kingston, Poughkeepsie, Newburgh, Peekskill, and Yonkers in New York, and Weehawken, Hoboken, and Jersey City in the state of New Jersey. The Hudson is surrounded by incredible beauty. In fact, so much so that it was nicknamed America's Rhine because it was being compared to the most popular area surrounding the German Rhine River. The Tappan Zee Bridge is the longest bridge crossing the Hudson, which links South Nyack and Tarrytown in New York State. Tappan is the name of a Native American tribe that lived near the Hudson, while Zee comes from the Dutch word for wide expanse of water. The Lincoln Tunnel is the tunnel under the Hudson connecting 42nd Street in Manhattan with Weehawken in New Jersey. We really enjoyed exploring Hudson, and we hope you did too. Thank you for watching. We will come back with another exciting video soon.